Hello, little hidden manna here. I was just thinking about Mandela effects and how everyone is jumping on the matrix. This isn't a real system. Anything that'll allow them to continue with their ways in life. Anything other than believing in the truth. Um, I have a theory. This is not something that's quantumly done. This is something that was planned and done to us. For example, with the lion and the lamb. You can see here, I clearly have it in this Bible, but it is a header within Revelation 5. Basically saying, like, Jesus came as the lamb to give you the option. And he's coming back as the lion for those that did not take it. I'm just coming over here. I'm just looking at this Latin Vulgate Bible here. I believe is one of the best ones out there. And I wanted to go over the Lord's Prayer. It's right there. There's slight differences. I know a lot of people have a problem with the Lord's Prayer. They're saying, well, I know it used to say trespasses and trespassed against us. But I truly believe that's because every school announcement, if you went to Catholic school or this and that, it was done that way. It's done. Father, who is art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. But the thing here is, the most accurate interpretation is, Father, who is art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our substantial bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. And I'm very skeptical about Amen, because of the Amen Raw throwback. But what I wanted to bring up here is that when they say the prayer in the wrong way and get it into our subconscious that that's the correct way, they really are talking about the substantial bread. You're not asking for your daily food here, people. You're asking for the bread of life, because it is written that man should not live on food alone. They need the bread of heaven. And that's what the red letters of Jesus are. It's written on your hearts, but you left it up behind when you grew up. And then the second part, to forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Now, a lot of preachers today, they'll tell you that debt means sin. But the powers that be that run our money system, they really had a problem with this. Because what did Jesus tell us to do? Give to those who ask. If someone borrows, don't even ask for it back. It's basically a Christ economy he's offering, where you're collecting treasures in heaven. And they didn't want anyone to think that debts are that people should be forgiving our debts, because the whole thing is based on debts. Our whole system. It's how they control us. So, like, you're looking at forgive us our debts and forgive us our debtors. To me, basically, the powers that be are people that are in charge of the money. We literally own every financial bank in the world. They do not want that message to get out, because they want you to loyally pay your debts. They want this system to be. Did you know that it is against their religion to charge each other's interest? When they buy houses or when they buy cars, it is interest free. It is against the rules for them to do that. But for us, we have to pay the interest, because that's how it works. That's how they got control of the money. So I just wanted to bring that to the attention. And good luck out there. I'm praying for each and every one of you. Just remember, you're not going to be able to see these things unless you pray for discernment. Just ask for forgiveness. Just say, you know what? I don't even know if you're real, but forgive me, please. Just let me in. I want to see it. And Anyone who knocks, he'll let you in. You might not like what you see. You might end up hearing some truth and then running back to the Old Testament. But just so you know, the Old Testament was never sufficient for salvation. Jesus is the only salvation. It's not Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, the life. It's Jesus Christ is the true way of life. I love you all.